good day, this 96th day, meaningful moments, 365 days. So, the meaningful moment, always extracting those little bits and pieces of just life, the meaning of life, the purpose, all the things that make us get up and go and get up and be thankful. The meaningful moment came for me while I was tinkering around the house. I've mentioned before how my husband likes to tinker around the house, and I remember when we first met and then started living together, it was really interesting to me. I couldn't quite understand what all that was about, kind of like just fiddling around and, not really doing this or that, just a mix of this or that, and not really understanding that. And here I am 10 years later and feeling like I get that. And it came to me in a meaningful moment yesterday when we already had gotten home from this trip that we had done, and it was just a very impactful trip on a lot of different levels. And then physically it also just occupied a lot of space and time, and it was all wonderful. And coming home was like that home. And perhaps you've had that feeling when you arrive home. But what I found myself doing yesterday morning is tinkering, like for the first hour or two, I think, of the morning. And it was a real satisfaction that came with just, moving about at a pace that was very easy. It wasn't already preloaded with a bunch of things that I had to do. There were things that I was having to do, and I kind of knew that in the back of my mind, but I was just moving with that impulse and that intuitive sense of what needed to be done. And a lot of it was around just like putting loads of wash in and making myself a nicer breakfast and being able to just pause and sit with my cat and look out at the sun. And then, I got up and I did a few more things here and there, that just weren't my usual part of the routine. And I found myself tinkering about, literally. I'll wait for that truck to pass. And even that, like, I noticed that yesterday, and I realized, oh yeah, there's people leaving for work and coming for work and all those kinds of things, and just things that you don't always notice because for me, I'm busy with what I got going and it was good to tinker about and inadvertently be open to so much more that was actually coming, and found myself commingling more with the life around me. So perhaps today you have your agenda, your list, or maybe you've decided just to rip the list and that's it. I'm just going to tinker about today, or just relax. But there's so much to these pieces of life that are so vital and important that actually allow us to breathe in a way that's like you're taking in more oxygen, and the exchange between the in-breath and the out-breath does your heart good. So today, in your meaningful moments, maybe you'll find a little bit of tinkering about that you'll do in ways that are pleasurable for you, that bring pleasure out of life today. Blessings upon your day and all it is that you have before you. Namaste.